I'm here in Brighton at the Airmic conference, and I'm delighted to be joined by Matt Lacy from QBE. Hi, Matt.
Hi, good morning.
How do you think the last 18 months have been for Airmic members?
I think it's been pretty tough going, and I think they've been at the coalface dealing with the uncertainties that COVID has thrown up. But I think in the main they've dealt with it exceptionally well. Albeit, bear in mind, COVID is an uncertain event. We've had uncertain events that sort of pose risk managers problems in the past, but this is just another one. But they've dealt with it very well.
Okay, QBE have produced a report, Agility and Adaptability. Yeah. What are some of the key findings or some of the main takeaways for you?
I mean, for me, I think one of the key things there is the fact that risk managers have had to deal with the effects of COVID. And whilst none of us would have wanted to have experienced what we've experienced in the last 18 months, it has proven that businesses have been able to be more agile and have adapted exceptionally well. You make the best of the situation that you're faced with. And I think, sort of risk managers have really grasped the nettle and done everything they can to deal with the uncertainties that COVID has thrown up.
And in terms of risk managers themselves, a lot of them have often had trouble with driving influence in their own business. Is there anything insurers can do to help with that?
Yes, I think certainly, what we have always encouraged is that risk managers have involvement and have understanding of what the strategic objectives are in a business. So in order to do that, they need to be having conversations at a C-suite level. And what we do is basically try and give them some insights that we have from our business to share themselves within their business to actually help them in the process of managing risk.
Okay, thank you. And in terms of going back to the Agility and Adaptability report, do you think there's any practical steps that risk managers can take to try and embrace those findings?
Yes, I mean, I think, I touched on this before. Uncertainty is nothing new. Risk managers have had to deal with uncertainty in the past, but I think in reality it's just doing more of the same. So some of the practical steps, some of the exercises that risk managers undertake, so around scenario planning, around reviewing risk registers more regularly, around understanding what emerging hazards, emerging risks are out there, and really doing that horizon scanning to be prepared for what is that next uncertain event. Because with absolute certainty, we can say that uncertainty is here to stay, so that risk managers really need to be able to think and plan for these events.
Thanks very much, Matt, and some really useful tips there. Okay. So have a great conference. Thank you.
Thank you.